mics, everybody. Thank you. Fergie! Come on.
That's right.
Thank you so much. So great to be back at the Late Late Show. I was traveling recently. I was at a city that I was listening to a radio station where after every song or commercial, an announcer breaks in and says, "We play more Bon Jovi than any station in the country." Hey, thanks for the warning. It's going to give me a chance to change the presets on the car rental radio. You remember car rental radio? They opened up for Loverboy back in '82. 4 of us? All right. I love the '80s. That is my generation. By the way, Craig, what I'm doing here is my I'm getting older set.
Right, okay.
You got it. I'm an adult now. I'm worrying about things I never had to worry about, like the environment and hair loss and my skin. By the way, I've got gorgeous skin. I should point that out to you guys. Why? Millions and millions of dollars of work. That's why. Call back to the monologue. I treat my skin right, folks, and here's why. I keep it nice and clean shaven. Standard razor, by the way. I don't use one of these 5-blade jobbers. Why do we need 5 blades on a razor? When will science be happy, huh? When we can actually get a shave so close we can see our uvula flapping around inside of our throats? Let me tell you something. I don't need 5 blades on a razor if I'm trying to shave the beard off a statue. Ooh, expect a little bit more there. Didn't get it. I just celebrated my 2nd wedding anniversary. Yes, thank you. I'm married, it's going great. Obviously, the paparazzi gets a little annoying, but we do what we can. We do not have any kids yet. We're keeping that loosey-goosey. But I'll tell you what, as a guy without kids, man, do we love hearing about your kids. Hey, what was that, sarcasm? Could have been. Was that even more? Probably was. When will it stop, Craig? Can't tell you. My buddy Pat's got a daughter. Every time I call him up, I just want to chit-chat with him, music, sports, that sort of thing. Every time I call him up, it's like, "Hey, Pat, what's going on? Guess what Sarah did today? She walked from the dining room to the kitchen." You gotta be kidding me. You mean because she's a human being? Click. And she's 14. She should be able to do that. Click. How are you still there? I hung up you on the other joke. What's that? I'm doing a set on the Ferguson show. It's going okay. Oh, he's very charming. Yeah, I think it's the accent. Do not know if I'm going to be doing panel. Might not be time. Yeah, I'm going to hang up right now because everybody in the studio is quiet like I'm on a real phone call. Thank you. I think it was the space work that got the applause. Everybody's asking if we're gonna have kids now. That's the question. As soon as you get married, you're gonna have kids. You're gonna have kids. Keep your nose out of my business. I don't even know if I want to have kids. I mean, I'm kind of a short guy. I don't think it's fair for me to have kids. Not so much to the kids. It's not fair to me because by the time they're 8, they can take me. Yeah, I don't want to be picking my kid up from school over here in the playground. My dad can beat up your dad. Hell, I can beat up my dad. 5'4" and a comedian. Hasn't had a hard day's work in his life. He's a wussy, my old man. And that's not proper talk for an 8-year-old, is it? No, where does he get it? His mother. That's where he gets it from. I do a nice, clean show. I don't know what comes out of her pie hole when I'm not around. Bile. All that comes out of her mouth is bile. Arkin. My wife is the greatest, though, folks. I mean that sincerely. A lot of guys badmouth their wives or girlfriends. That's a mentality I'll never understand. Find somebody you love, be proud of that person, brag about that person. My wife's the greatest. We communicate. That's what it's about. If I can teach you anything in here tonight with relationships and communication at 1:23 in the morning, it's about communication. Listening, talking, mostly listening. It's about communication. My wife and I share everything. We share emotions, we share feelings. We're sharing everything except for our finances. We're keeping that separate right now. Unless I get a really big paycheck, then I bring it home, I put it in her face and go, "Look at that, jackass! Better start pulling your weight." Or Daddy goes a little younger. Thanks, guys, you've been nice.
Jimmy!
Magic.
Jimmy. You killed,
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
You killed.
Thanks for having me.
Jimmy Pardo.